3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we had good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, South Carolina 14, Arizona State 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Sun Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Worked on RPO. He throws it to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he fumbles. The ball carrier lands on it and gains enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at midfield. The quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights off a defender. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards. If he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if you do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Defense wraps them up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway to set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like he's going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
Arizona State, 14.
This one will be fair caught. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining 1st half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw over the middle. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
South Carolina.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Still no answer for this offense. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Escapes the pocket. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially...
It's a fumble! And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled, but first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Snags the quick throw. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, ASU. That puts them on top in the 2nd half. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route working against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. No huddle now for the offense. And off in a single back formation.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see with the 3rd. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So 4th down and 15. The offense is out there going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Arizona State 28, South Carolina 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The RPO caught to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Fighting off the defender.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Sun Devils pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First and 10 now for the offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it first and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Single back, takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? On first and 10, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the grab. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They're in pretty good position. It's a two-possession game. Can they now put this game on ice? They'll work the clock here with their running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This backs vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And the Sun Devils trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Arizona State. This quarterback on fire today. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's going to pull it down and run. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Extending the play now. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Trying to extend the play. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's picked off in the end zone. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.